2003 Escape, we have an issue with the shifter cable. These are notorious for having the bushings on each end of the cable wear out just because they are old. So I'm going to show you how to replace that cable today. So let's get into it. Underneath the steering column there is a cover. We're going to remove this and also this cover here. These just kind of pop off like so. They rotate down and you just kind of pull it forward like so. The other one, there's a couple of screws we got to get out. I'm going to go to a screwdriver and we will take that off. There's 2 Phillips screws that need to come out. There's one. Okay, both of them are out. There are 2 screws here and one up in here. I already removed the 2. So let's get this last one off. If you can see it. It's hard to film this. Okay, right there. Just like that. Okay, this top will just kind of come off. Both of those are off. This thing is not super easy to get off. You'll just kind of have to wrestle it around a little bit. Anyway, so up underneath, you will see the mechanism here. Here is the first of 2 bushings. This one is good. The one down by the transmission is not. So what we need to do is undo this, and then we'll undo a couple of brackets. So let's do that real quick. Okay, that one is off. And here, there's a bracket, you can see that. There's 2 little push deals here, and it pushes back that way. So I'm gonna try and film that. It's kind of tight under here. Let's see how that goes. Okay, just to show you, there's 2 little tabs, one on the top and one on the bottom. You have to push those down and then it comes out of that bracket right here. Okay, the rest of this will be under the hood. Let's move under there and get going. This is going to be a little bit hard to film, so I'm just going to show you where it is and then take them off. Down in here where I'm putting this little magnet, there is a bolt here and one on the other side of it up here that you need to get to. And the cable runs along here. You can kind of see it here. And then it runs straight down to this bracket right here. Move my around so you can see it. This is part of it here. Down below that is where the other eyelet is with the little bushing that's has to come off. So we got a 14 millimeter on about 4 different extensions here. Okay, so that is undone. The other one is just on top of that. There's the nut. And now that this cable is loosey-goosey, we're gonna need to get this off down here. A couple different ways you can do it. You can either do it from the top here, or you can take the wheel off, jack up the driver's side, and remove a couple of plastic things. I'm gonna try and get it from here to assess it, but we may end up jacking the driver's side up. So I'll look at it for a minute and I'll come back in. As you can see, I opted to take the wheel off. There's a plastic cover that kind of comes across here and underneath. We're going to take that off. I think that'll be easier to see. So let's take it off. taking the wheel off, just a little more light in there where you can see. There's that bracket down there. I'm going to take the two bolts out. They're 10 millimeter. So I'm going to take those out and then go from there. Seems like a long-winded bolt for a bracket, doesn't it? Okay. This was not super easy to get out of there. But this is why I wanted to take this bracket off. So it's got that same deal where you got to pinch these, and there's just no way to get underneath of it to do it. This is the other end of the cable that goes down on the transmission. So let's pinch this and get this out, and we should be able to pull that cable. Okay, now we got to fish the cable in through the firewall. Okay. So here is the new one, and this one is the old one. I did match up the length on it. Looks like it's the same. So yeah, let's put it back in. Need to feed this back through the firewall, up through this hole here. Like so. And this thing just kind of goes through the firewall. It's got two little bolts on it, like so. All right, so I've got it through. I put the nuts on it so it doesn't move on me. Now we need to get this thing back in its bracket. And the bracket goes like so. And this thing goes a certain way. I just kind of pull it up through here. There we go. It just kind of went like that. What I got out of it, if I go like that, okay, there we go. Okay, so that's on there. Now we need to fish this bracket back down in here. You're not going to be able to see this, but I'm going to take and put this back, and then I'll come back in when I'm done. It's in. It's just kind of sitting here. One thing I don't really like about this is it's got the insides of it want to move. You can't really see that, but anyway, hopefully this thing's not defective. But I'm thinking once it's all tied together, nothing's going to move. So the other one was just solid with this little plastic. Let's see if I can show you. This little plastic thing right here. This one, so you can see where it moves down in. This one over here is solid. It has the same little tabs on it right here. But I pushed on it, and yeah, it doesn't want to stay. Anyway, I'm gonna hook it up the rest of the way and see how it goes. I just got noticing on this one, excuse the mess, that plunger is down a little bit, so I'm wondering if it's supposed to move and this thing just froze. I know it's got a setup where you can adjust it, the length. All right, we're back inside. Let me set up this camera where you can sort of see what the hell I'm doing. All right, so we've already put everything in. This is the last little stretch. This piece goes up through here and then clips into place. We'll just jam her through here. There we go. Okay. Now it's in. And this little guy kind of pops into place. Just kind of slides on there like that. Did notice this had a clippy on it. So we're gonna put the clippy back on it. So this end is done. I'm gonna go finish underneath the hood where you can't really see, get that part put on, and then we'll see if it works. All right, everything's pretty well put back together. I snapped the collar back on the steering column there. Take and put these screws back in, and we should be good. Almost forgot. One more piece of trim here that's got to go on. That just pops back on there and snaps in. All right, first things first, we're not going to start it. We're going to see how this feels first. Yeah. So it thinks it's in reverse. There's park. Reverse should be there. That's drive. That's all the way down. So it's got to be adjusted here. Okay. Well, we got a little screwing around to do. So I was saying how this was moving in and out. This is the old one to show you, but that's your adjustment. Then when you get it where it needs to be, you twist it and it locks it in place. So I just did that on the car. Let's see if everything's good. Hopefully so. If not, we'll just adjust it again. So it was in an open position, that adjustment. So reverse. Neutral, drive, 1 or 2, and 1. Right on. All right, so I think we got her. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.